Piero Hincapie's agent claims Liverpool are in talks over a January transfer. Liverpool are in talks to sign Bayer Leverkusen defender Piero Hincapie this summer, the player's agent has confirmed. Jürgen Klopp's side have been looking to add a left-back to their squad in the transfer window, and names such as Mickey van der Ven and Levi Colwill have been mentioned as potential options. Another name mentioned as a possible target was Leverkusen's Hincapie, but the Reds opted not to make any changes to the team in this area of the pitch. While the emergence of Jarell Quansah in particular has given Klopp an additional boost, it remains to be seen whether Liverpool will turn their attention back to signing a central defender when the January window opens. No formal offer for Hincapie has been made by the Reds, but it is understood talks are still ongoing. Manuel Sierra, the Ecuadorian player's agent, has made public the Liverpool connections regarding his client. Speaking to Joaquin Saavedra via Bolavip, Sierra said, "Liverpool were interested in him, but at the time they preferred to invest in midfield. They are talking like other clubs for January, it won't be less than £50 million, he said. The 21-year-old defender began his senior career at Ecuadorian club Independiente del Valle and has risen through the ranks alongside Moises Caicedo. The duo helped win the 2020 U20 Copa Libertadores, prompting Hincapie to move to Argentina a few months later and Caicedo to move to the Premier League in early 2021. However, Hincapie's time in Argentina lasted only one season, and in August 2021 Bayer Leverkusen made an offer for him. Able to play as a stopper, left-back or left-back, he proved to be a versatile player in his first 2 seasons at the club, and his development so far was rewarded with a new contract earlier this year. Liverpool will certainly need a revamp in the defensive line, and Hincapie could embrace that role. Following Lius Diaz's Liverpool blunder, new VAR rules are in place for this weekend's Premier League matches. New VAR rules will be in place for this weekend's Premier League games following the disastrous blunder in Liverpool's defeat to Tottenham Hotspur last Saturday. Lius Diaz's goal was subject to a VAR check in the first half of the Reds' 2-1 defeat and was later cancelled by match officials working on the match. This effort should not have been cancelled and would have had a huge impact on the score of the match. It later emerged that miscommunication between on-field referee Simon Hooper and VAR supervisor Darren England led to the goal being cancelled, and Jürgen Klopp demanded a replay in the name of sporting justice. The Premier League has come under intense criticism for this high-profile error and has now taken steps to prevent a repeat of a similar incident in the final games today and tomorrow. As part of the changes, the VAR supervisor will confirm the outcome of the review process with the VAR assistant before the final decision is passed to the match officials. This will prevent a quick restart of play, as happened against Spurs last week. Such an approach could have prevented Diaz's goal being disallowed. Pmol claims this will improve the clarity of communication with referees. England mistakenly thought that the on-field decision was that Diaz was offside, and when they were told, "check complete," it became clear that their initial offside decision had been upheld and therefore play continued. Pmol and the FA will also review their policy on English referees officiating domestic league matches abroad after it emerged that England and his assistant VAR Daniel Cook had officiated a match in the United Arab Emirates 2 days before the Tottenham-Liverpool game and returned to England the day before to officiate the match in the capital. Jürgen Klopp's demand for a replay is still being debated. Some believe that a replay would be fairer, while others believe that such a decision would lead to more replays every time a referee makes an incorrect decision, which would be unavoidable. In the past, when Howard Webb was the VAR coordinator in the MLS League, a similar incident occurred and the match was decided to be replayed. Howard Webb is reportedly more favorable to the idea of a replay. The decision regarding the match will be made shortly. Jürgen Klopp has announced a big step forward in training following Connor Bradley's injury. Jürgen Klopp gave a positive fitness update for Connor Bradley and explained the club's tentative approach to his return. The right back has been sidelined since pre-season with a back problem that is expected to keep him out until at least November. Bradley featured for the Reds in friendlies against Karlsruhe and Fürth in Germany in the summer, but was subsequently left out of the squad that travelled to Singapore. Bradley, who spent last season on loan at Bolton to develop and replace Trent Alexander-Arnold, has yet to start a game for Liverpool since returning from the League One side. Speaking ahead of the trip to Brighton, Klopp revealed that the 20-year-old is on the comeback trail in his recovery and has been running on the training pitch, but also explained why the process cannot be rushed. Connor is coming back with the runs, but at that age group and with these kind of injuries you tend to give them more than 3 weeks because it's about the growing process of the body. I couldn't have had this injury any longer, let's put it like that, and that's why they need some time, he said. The fact that Bradley is running at Kirkby is a positive development given the unfortunate nature of his problems so far this season. In August it emerged that the injury was long-term, with Northern Ireland manager Michael O'Neill claiming the youngster was a big doubt for the international friendlies, which end on November 20th. Klopp has been more coy about giving a timetable for Bradley's return, but will want to see him back on the pitch as soon as possible. Liverpool's first-choice right-back Alexander-Arnold has also struggled with fitness issues this season and only returned from a hamstring injury last week against Tottenham. Bradley has 5 senior appearances to his name for the Reds and will hope to increase that number once he is back to full fitness this season. Alexander-Arnold and Szoboszlai's unspoken bond. In a footballing world where new signings are as frequent as the tides, the friendship between Trent Alexander-Arnold and Dominik Szoboszlai has become a notable subplot in Liverpool's story this season. The English vice-captain and the Hungarian midfielder have found a kinship that goes beyond their on-field endeavours, forging a bond that is both palpable and productive. In a candid conversation with Sky Sports, Alexander-Arnold explained the subtle parallels between himself and Szoboszlai. Away from the frenzy of football, both athletes find solace in tranquility, adopting a relaxed and laid-back attitude. Their ability to mentally disconnect from the sport, to rest and relax is a common trait that unintentionally creates a bond between them. But this tranquility is juxtaposed with a stubborn competitiveness and a relentless pursuit of perfection when they step into the soccer environment. Their motivation is reflected in their collective mindset towards the game. Szoboszlai, along with Alexis Mac Allister, Wataru Endo, and Ryan Gravenberch, were part of the midfield quartet brought to Anfield by Jürgen Klopp in the summer transfer window. Alexander-Arnold expressed the natural excitement that accompanies the arrival of new players, emphasizing how the new arrivals have integrated seamlessly into Liverpool's ethos and have contributed fervently to achieving the collective goals set by the team. The 2023-2024 season has seen Liverpool make an indomitable start. The team recorded 5 victories in their first 7 Premier League matches, while also triumphing in the Europa League and Carabao Cup. Alexander-Arnold acknowledges the solid foundations laid in all competitions and emphasizes the belief within the team in their abilities and expectations. The common goal is clear: to win trophies, and every player is working together to make this desire a reality.